It was a perfect day for football, but despite blue skies, a dark cloud hangs over Ames. The death of 22-year-old Cyclone Thalia Barquin Orosamina, allegedly murdered by 22-year-old Colin Richards.
It's really shaken us up quite a bit, but I think just seeing the community come together and everyone kind of work through it together and kind of talk about things has really helped.
Today served as a group healing of sorts and a way to memorialize Orosamina. The crowd wore yellow, her favorite color. Spanish flags flew high, a nod to her home country.
We feel like we're responsible for them. We want to welcome them in and to imagine what her family and parents are going through so far away. We just want to show that we definitely care, and that's really in a situation like this, that's all you can do.
There, all right.
The start of the game felt heavy. The players marched arm in arm to the sidelines instead of running out from the tunnel, her initials on the helmets of both teams and on the shirts in the crowd.
Just wearing her initials on my shirt makes it more personal, and to be able to support her anyway in her community is very important.
Please turn your attention to the video board.
Prior to kickoff, a video tribute played, honoring her role as an athlete and a Cyclone.
I'm very proud of being a Cyclone, and it makes me really happy.
As the video came to an end, not a word was spoken in Jack Trice. A moment of silence for a woman gone far too soon. In Ames, Ben Oldak.
In CrossFit, we do workouts to honor service members, whether they be law enforcement, fire, military, so on and so forth, that have given their lives in the line of duty. Justin's is one of those workouts today. His particularly is a 24-minute AMRAP, so you do as many rounds as possible.
3, 2, 1, go!
Of 11 deadlifts, 40 box jumps, 11 pull-ups, 40 push-ups, 11 power cleans, and 40 wall balls. So you have his badge ID, 1140 running through the workout. The 6 movements represents his 6 months of membership at CrossFit Des Moines, and it's 24 minutes long because that was the age. He was 24 years old at the time he was shot.
Justin would love the workout. He'd be embarrassed by the crowd because he was one that liked to quietly do his thing, but he loved to work out. His 8th grade year, he started working out in our basement with the machine. And then as he got into the summer before his freshman year, he got to go up with the high school football team, and his statement to me is, finally I get to work out with real weights.
The things that run through your head while you do his workout are not the same things that run through your head while you do any other workout.
When I start getting tired, I just kind of grab Justin and say, I need strength, and he gives it to me. Keep me going.
You will not meet better people in this world than Justin's parents. And having them beside you while you do that workout just amplifies what I just said, how hard you want to work, how much effort you want to put into that workout.
But Ty has been fantastic. Last year when they did this, he invited us down, let us do it. They worked it through us. His trainers were there with us. We just take away the community support. The workouts are fun, but it's just the people that come up to us and give us hugs and support us.
I just knew that we needed to do something to make sure that this facility and this community never forgets what happened. And so, we've made the commitment to it. As long as I'm around, this event will happen yearly, and you can count on that.
This is the sound of a constant headache. So many commas and zeros.
I'll literally be paying that till I'm dead.
Medical treatment for anything can really add up.
It's not over yet, and it won't be for a long time.
Mindy Fab has battled anorexia and excessive exercising for half her life.
Ample times throughout that, I'd been encouraged to get treatment.
Last spring, she finally got help at Iowa's only facility for the treatment of an eating disorder. But her doctors determined she needed more extensive inpatient care.
There's not programs here in Iowa, And so I had to go out of state.
But before checking into the Emily program in Minnesota, Mindy double-checked her Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance plan would cover her stay.
I did the legwork ahead of time.
The Emily program says Mindy should have been covered, and they say these documents prove it. The program says it verified Mindy's benefits with Wellmark before she entered into treatment, which is protocol. The program says Wellmark confirmed Mindy met her deductible and out-of-pocket expenses and that Wellmark would cover the treatment in full.
It just seems unfair. It seems like somebody needs a medical service. They would get it in other circumstances.
Jillian Lampert is the director of the Emily program, one of the best eating disorder treatment centers in the country. Every year, about 15 Iowans are referred there. The Emily program's experience is that Wellmark has a history of denying coverage.
So by the middle of last year, we started to see this pattern emerge.
Lampert says Wellmark denied claim after claim.
It just seemed like something changed, and now we're here.
As a result, the center made the difficult decision to no longer accept patients from Iowa.
When we had a really strong sense that their insurance company wouldn't cover it, even though they were told that it was covered. So we had a lot of discussions about what to do, and we came to the conclusion that we couldn't put families in that situation.
Lampert says there's a stigma regarding eating disorders and an underlying tone among some insurers that treatment isn't medically necessary.
I don't think people fully understand it's a brain-based biological illness that needs treatment that people can recover from.
Wellmark declined an interview but offered this statement.
We want our members to get the necessary treatment while also limiting their personal financial burden. That is why when you're selecting a treatment facility, the first step is to pick the right facility and also the provider in your network.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Michelle Rowling, a licensed mental health therapist and co-founder of the Eating Disorder Coalition of Iowa, says Wellmark's denials are creating a crippling ripple effect.
Many of us are treating individuals in an outpatient setting when we know what they really need is higher level care.
Rowling says that's because treatment options are limited in the state, and many times insurers won't pay for it.
So we don't have appropriate treatment in the state, and we also are being told that we can't utilize specific treatment centers outside of the state, who are the leading treatment centers in the country.
The bottom line is we want our members to receive the care that they need. And if at any time you question the services not being covered, please don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Mindy has reached out 3 times.
Like, this is the appeal.
She's maxed out the appeals process Wellmark encourages.
And I think it was 1,183 pieces of paper that I sent to Wellmark.
She was reimbursed $20,000, but Wellmark insists she still owes
$26,000.
Wellmark won't speak specifically about Fab's case, citing patient confidentiality, even though Fab gave Wellmark authorization to release her file to us.
I deserve treatment whether I am a normal weight or I'm 80 pounds.
But she doesn't trust her insurer to pay for it.
If I ever needed treatment again in the future, would I go? Probably not. Because even if I got a prior authorization, I wouldn't trust it. And it doesn't get better than Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield.